This is your Daily 5 for Wednesday, December 10th, 2025. This should surprise absolutely no one, but I spend a lot of time going around to different websites that cover movies, entertainment, film, that type of thing. And many of these sites, as you would expect, have reviews and ongoing series things about what's on currently. And one of the current shows that's on that gets reviewed quite a bit because I think there was a lot of positive anticipation towards it is the Welcome to Derry show. Now, I have not seen one episode of the show. It's one of those where, I'll wait till the first season ends, and already some of the stuff I've heard from it seems like it might be colossally dumb, but I can watch Colossally Dumb if it makes sense within the show's universe. So again, I'm holding judgment. But every so often I'll see a review of whatever the latest episode or, different things about it. And inevitably, they will almost all have an image of the new version of Pennywise that was done for the newer films, the It Part 1 and It Part 2, that I don't remember what year, but it was a little while ago. And that this is based on the same actor as playing. And my problem still with this, and this is one of the reasons I didn't even bother to watch the It films. I just had no interest because fundamentally, there's something so baffling to me about this redesign of Pennywise. Now, if you watch the original miniseries on television, the one with Tim Curry as Pennywise, now, Tim Curry was certainly menacing in that show when he was trying to be menacing. But when he wasn't, he did not look like a highly unusual clown. I mean, certainly he would talk like a clown would. He looked like a standard clown that you would expect from the time. He didn't look out of place. He did not look inherently anachronistic or sinister. And this new Pennywise, just looking at him, looks terrifying. Every image there is of this Pennywise, you would never think this is a benevolent person nor character. And that's the thing that I think bugs me the most about it, outside of the fact that, again, he's distorted and they do the shaky cam, jumpy thing that a lot of modern horror movies do. I mean, that's all stuff that could be fixed. But the fundamental design at no point looks like it would be appealing to children and comforting to adults. You would never want this person to be where your kids were. Whereas the Tim Curry Pennywise, in his normal clown guise, obviously before he had yellow teeth and fangs, everybody would have a problem with that. But in his normal clown persona, you would not have any problem, unless he did something outright evil, believing that he is a clown, just a normal human being that is dressed as a clown. Now, human beings dressing as clowns, you can get into the psychology of that, and there's certainly debate over there. But in terms of accepting clowns as a normal part of society, the Tim Curry Pennywise doesn't seem unusual until he actually goes full, vampire fangs. Otherwise, looks like a normal clown. The new It Pennywise never looks normal. Never. I've seen no images indicating that you would look at this person, or this creature, I should say, and not immediately be suspicious, even if you didn't have a problem with clowns. I know a lot of people are afraid of clowns, so I'm putting this aside from the normal clown phobias to just, if you are neutral and or like clowns, you would not look at the new Pennywise and think that that was somebody that you would want to be anywhere near. He looks evil just at the base level. And so when I see these images, it is just so odd because he is supposed to operate, at least partially, as a normal clown. He's supposed to lure children in by looking innocent until he's got them and then turn into a monster. Whereas this Pennywise looks like, again, if I was a parent, which I'm not, but if I was, and I saw this being anywhere near my child or anybody's child who I knew, I would be pulling that child and walking away while keeping an eye on that thing and making sure it wasn't doing anything to anybody else. So this is a completely just off-the-cuff rant. I happened to think about it because I saw an article that showed this Pennywise. And the problem is it's very clear that from a scary creature design aspect, I can see where the DNA of this is. I can see what the idea is to make the scary clown thing. But you have to have a flip side to that. And you just cannot, even in the normal, non-monstrous version of this character, could you ever believe that this was not a malevolent being. And that to me is just a complete failure from the starting point. So anyway, no other point to this, just spending this day ranting about why I don't like the new Pennywise design and why it doesn't work for me. That's it. Later.